What is up, YouTube? This is Ridison Rip here, and as I mentioned in the first video, that was Trigon. He opened up the Evoltal theme deck, and if you want to see that again, we'll have that on YouTube. You can go watch the Evoltal theme deck. For what I have for you today is the XERNEAS theme deck. Same thing as the Evoltal, except it features XERNEAS, and it's the Resilient, I guess that's how you say it, Life theme deck. And then, of course, he can tell you all about his if you go watch his video. He's my brother. We do this co-op YouTube channel together. You can go check out the Evoltal theme deck when you look at that video. Now,
what is up, guys? Like he said, I am Trigon.
And he is here with me, as I was here with him, to open up our decks. We just actually went and got these. We were extremely out of this world excited to finally get these. We actually started playing TCG not too long ago, and so we knew that we wanted to get these, and we wanted to get into TCG immediately. And so we went ahead and we got everything that we could to get basically going. And so, as he showed, he got red cases from Walmart. I highly recommend getting some of these. We both got 2 decks of them. There's 60 cards in every deck, and it comes with 50 in each. And for 50 of these nice card decks, it's only $2.95. If you hear that dog barking, that is my dog. He's extremely awesome, but he doesn't know how not to stop barking. But these are what these are, and mine are black. I have 2 of them actually. He has 2 red ones. As I said before, I recommend getting these. These are actually really nice to have to put your deck in these, just for the purpose of not bending any of your cards and taking the value out of that card. Personally, I definitely would recommend having these with your deck at all times. And so let's get to what everybody wants to actually see, and that is the XERNEAS theme deck. I know I'm excited to see it. I know everybody else has got to be, so let's get right to it. I'm not going to tell you what's inside of mine. Trigon can do whatever he wants. It's him. He's my nigga. He can do whatever he wants. That's him. I'm going to let you find out what's in here when I open it on my own. Alright, so let's get right to this. There's the box. It tells you what's all in it on the back, and it tells you everything about the deck itself, but I've already read it myself, and I'm just going to tell you guys what's in here. So it comes with this nice, handy packaging. Okay, so what do we got here? So everything that comes inside of this is basically everything you need to get you into TCG battling. I would highly recommend, if you've never done this before and you really want to, definitely go get yourself a theme deck. It is definitely what gets you into this if you don't know what you're doing. So let's get to it. I got this, as Trigon showed, he had his Evoltal. I'm sorry if the lighting isn't as good from my view as it is on his. Kind of sitting towards the light instead of into it. But it is blue, and it has XERNEAS on it. I think it's freaking amazing. And that is my XERNEAS coin. This is the reverse XERNEAS that comes on the front. Geomancy Rainbow Spear. It is an awesome card. Reverse. Very, very cool card. This is the online pack. And you can take everything you get inside this deck and put it online and play the TCG online on Pokemon's website. I'll leave the link down there in the description of that. That is a very nice place. I'm going to put this deck online myself so I can play. We don't have very many people around our community that play the game besides me and him and a couple other people. So we really only get to face each other. We don't get much experience. And we do plan on going to Worlds, so it would mean a lot to us to get to play other people. So that is why I recommend playing online. So that is the online pass. This is basically a rulebook. That's exactly what it is. It tells you about everything new in the Gen 6 TCG, including Mega Evolution, which is an awesome thing, and I wish there was one that came in the theme deck, but there isn't. The only way I know to get Mega cards or EX cards is to get extremely lucky when you open up a booster pack of 10 cards that you can get for about $5. Comes with 10 cards, a couple energies, Pokemon cards, and at the back you might get a Mega Evolution or even the EX. Mega Evolutions are really cool. They actually have the Japanese writing of their name on the card. The Japanese versions have the English writing. Very, very cool Mega Evolutions, but every Mega that is in the VGC is not actually in the TCG.
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah, man.
When you get this, you might want to take a look at this, because if you have a basic Venusaur, Blastoise, or Charizard, you really need to take a look at this, because you can't place a Mega Venusaur EX onto a normal Venusaur. You have, because a normal EX card would be a basic card, so you have to evolve Mega Venusaur EX. You have to lay it down on a Venusaur EX for it to be a Mega.
See, as he was saying, go get yourself one of these Steam Decks and you can read exactly what those things says as the rulebook of the new thing. But what you're seeing on the screen now is the damage counters and the status effects that come in the decks. Very, very useful. You very highly need that. And then this is something I'm very excited to look at. This is the play mat. You don't have to have one of these, but it throws it in here to have if you don't know what you're doing. They're very good to have, just so when you open these up, it basically tells you exactly how to play the game, and it gives you everywhere you need to put your cards, so you can know and learn how to set these games up and play them as they need to be played. Very, very cool, and it's a very, very cool design. I would put it on there on the screen for you to see, but unfortunately it's a little too big. But let's get to the important part here. This is the deck. This is the amazing. Bryson's over here. Technical difficulties. I'm sorry about that. If you hear that loud noise, that is my air conditioner. I need to get that fixed. But hey, Trigon over here actually has the Evoltol case for his cards, which looks really cool. He's going to show it to you on the screen. And these things are very useful. And that's what you just saw on the screen. And then mine is the XERNEAS. They come in the different decks. And they're very, very helpful. They can hold your deck for you. Probably be what I take to VGC or Worlds if I ever got the chance to go. And it just holds your 60 deck inside for you. So let's get to seeing what is actually inside here. Make sure we get every single little card out of there. Okay. Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4 Psychic Energy, Scolipede, another Psychic Energy, Super Potion, Professor's Letter, Fairy Energy, that is the new energy, the Fairy type energy card, new to this generation TCG. You got a Phantom, Venipede, Swirlix, Jigglypuff. The other XERNEAS card, the one that comes with it on the front featured, is the reverse. This is the other one that is in the deck. Fairy Energy, Slurpuff, Torno, Roller Skates, Spritzy, Fairy Energy, Phantom, Great Ball, Psychic Energy, Pumpkaboo, Whirlipede, Fairy Energy, Doduo, Fairy Energy, Professor Sycamore, Ekans, Fairy Energy, Venipede, Jigglypuff, Spoink, Swirlix, Dodrio, Fairy Energy, Torno, Fairy Garden Stadium card, which is very useful for my fairy deck, Aromatisse, Spritzy, Fairy Energy, Max Revive, Pumpkaboo, Psychic Energy, Mr. Mime, Professor's Letter, Fairy Energy, another Dodrio, Evo Soda, Mr. Mime, Ekans, Fairy Energy, Great Ball, Whirlipede, Doduo, Venipede, Spoink, and a Fairy Energy. That is the deck that comes inside the deck holder. And then, as you can see, the other card that was featured at the front, the reverse XERNEAS card. And that is the deck that comes with it. That is your 60 card deck that you can play with. And it just simply goes right back in. I'm actually going to take mine back out again to put the card cases on. And that is all for this theme deck. And some really amazing stuff that comes in here. Very, very useful stuff. Definitely worth the money that I spent to get it. So yeah, that is it, guys. But I do have to say that if you do want to see these two decks in action, me and Trigon are actually about to throw down with these decks. Very first time we'll be using these decks. Not sure if we'll videotape it or not the first time, but we will definitely videotape a battle for you guys with these decks. Maybe even when we get a little bit stronger and get a couple EXs and learn these decks better, there will definitely be a battle video coming you guys' way with these two new decks you want to see it in action. Just be sure to stay tuned. Hit that subscribe button and the like button. Let me know that if you like these videos for us to keep going. And be sure to tune into our main channel. We'll be doing definitely some co-op missions back there in our studio. So this has been awesome. This is the XERNEAS theme deck, and the deck before this one was the Evoltol. You want to see that, go check out my nigga Trigon. That is his deck, the Evoltol theme deck. And so this has been Ritters and Rip, and this is the XERNEAS theme deck. Awesome video. You guys are great. See you guys later.